would go live. Thought I was gonna take the weekend off, but I figured, you know, why not? And then a lot of these weekend streams are just some of these streams in general. I think I'm gonna have more fun talking and kind of theory crafting than I am just spamming dungeons and shit. So we'll do a bit of that today. I'll actually see if anybody stops by. The Mephisto video kind of popped off a little bit. That was the plan. That was with Limitless, but even after Limitless, like my damage just keeps going up and up and up. And I guess we should start stream by saying we got it. Seal the Diamond Mine just drops. I can't remember. It was either a pit or it was a nightmare dungeon, but it was in a situation where I didn't expect it and I didn't realize it happened. I pulled up my inventory. I saw the diamond. I saw the visual. I was like, wait, is that diamond? Covered it. We got it. That's our second mythic seal. The other one that we got was the, I think the worst one. No, actually, second worst. I don't know. 5 sockets, 2 uniques. The one we have right now is the original from basically Diablo 3. So you can run 2 sets. And honestly, this one came with damage reduction on the Colossal set. So I was trying that out for a little bit. You lose a bunch of cast speed, but you gain a bunch of damage. The only issue with this set is that you get no damage reduction. My character's biggest issue is that the 3 set for Arms Variat doesn't have damage reduction tied to it. It has Resolve, and as the title of our stream today says, we're waiting for the aspect of Glynn's Anvil to be fixed. So they said in the patch notes that are not out yet, this is coming next week. I only have 1 day to play before I have to leave. So next week on Wednesday, there's going to be a patch. Hopefully it'll be out. And then we could basically set our gear up to have as much resolve as possible. And I'm going to do that today if possible. Just sort of get the pieces going to the point where we should have insane damage and insane survivability with our current set, hopefully kind of catapulting us into maybe leaderboard contention. At the moment, we've struggled because the build I've been using to climb with is actually just 100% glass cannon. I try to push the damage as far as possible. I take the immunity iron skin buff, and then I just fish for like the specific mob types that I can do. Last stream we were trying to fish. It was unbearable, didn't work. Now that we have the mythic and we have this extra 30% damage reduction, there is a world where this works. I'm a little sad the mob there didn't reroll like Berserking one, and then the Arms Variant, we got fucking Barrier Gen, which is whatever. Just in general, we kind of got insanely lucky and then insanely unlucky. But the increased strength is nice, so. On top of that, there is a world where maybe this isn't worth it on our current character. If I don't need the damage reduction, but I think we're chilling. And let me actually post my YouTube real quick just to make it easy. But yeah, that's the update. Something else that happened, which I wasn't aware of, where, let me actually pull up our grandfather. So I swapped off of this item, the grandfather, which, wait, was it that one or was it this one? This one. I corrupted it and it hit all stats. So this has 500 all stats on it, and it was fixing my willpower and dexterity. So yesterday I just realized for the first time we don't have the caps for our 5th Paragon board yet. I don't know how easy it would be to get those. Like maybe the dexterity, we're only 30 dex off. A little bit more there, but like it's not a priority. Before all stats was a really good mod that you can get. At the moment, I forget which. There's one mythic that does percent all stats. Ah, it's Selig. We're not gonna go Selig. Eldrune could be interesting. You'd have to replace a 65% molt, but this could be good for like speed farming. Something else we actually see here. We did get one of these, so practice technique, 905% gold drop. We don't have practice technique. I did see something that people were talking about where if I have charms that I don't care about, I could re-roll them on Torment 1. And then if we get that set and we go run... I'd have to swap out... Yeah, we'd have to swap everything out. But there is like a version of like gold farming if I want to do that, where we can just get crazy gold now. What time is it? Got enough time. I'm in the middle of war plans. We're just kind of cruise. If anybody hops in, asks about the build, I'll chat. But in general, just wanted to boot stream up. Our focus right now is so our helm. 2 of the mods or core skills is whatever. I think I added maximum life as a GA. This one we're gonna reroll to max resolve. And I might even reroll the masterworking onto the max resolve. Our chest piece is going to become this chest piece that we have. Do something like this. This one. So it has max life, max resource, strength, and fury regen. A better setup at this point would be all res without the fury regen. They swapped from Fury Regen counting for Limitless. For me, it was always just a luxury, but if we're really going to start pushing, I need as much stats as possible or whatever, but this chest piece by itself is insane. So same deal here. We're going to swap the max life for max resolve, and then the leggings, same deal. So I need either to... We can't reroll these. I think I have another set of pants here. And I think they already have... resolve on them. They're sort of left over. What are these called? Legs? It's just not showing pants. Oh, no. There we go. So we have strength, max life, armor, all res. So these are the pants we'll probably use. I don't think I corrupted them. We did not. And then again, changing the tempering from max life to max resolve. So that'll probably be our set for pushing next week. The only other thing I'm thinking about, boots. We can focus on getting boots today. Strength, max life, armor, all res. No, the only other thing I was saying is for the offensive pieces of gear on my character, maybe adding life back in. It's going to cut our damage a lot, but right now we have 4 offensive modifiers on the gloves, the rings, and the ammies. I could potentially swap the max resource there to life if we get lucky. But like this gear's just so good offensively that it might be worth it to just drop the health. I mean, like 120% damage reduction should carry us a little bit. But yeah, I'll probably do another video going over the current state of the builds. The last video I did was sort of explaining specific mechanics. I had a Paragon board set up. Somebody was even asking about like, oh, do you need mythics for it? And then like, I didn't know at the time, and I guess it wasn't true. So like, for a long time there with Limitless disabled, Grandfather probably was the best setup. But as soon as it got re-enabled, going Limitless and Title on your 2-handers means that you don't even need the mythic. You can just get our first 4 GA, I think. 4 including the tempering, but a really strong, really high life offhand 2-hander, basically, the one that we're not attacking with. So our character is the most geared out Diablo character that I've ever had. This is probably the longest and most I've played at the start of any of these leagues. And part of that's because I've forgotten how to play, right? We're kind of like ramping up knowledge-wise. Partly it's because of the bugs. So basically I've got like sequential releases where launch game was one thing. They removed Limitless. That was like phase 2. They added Limitless back. That was like phase 3. And then going into phase 4, which is going to be the full potential of this build getting unlocked next week when we get our damage reduction. So until then, just kind of enjoying the game, playing, and hopefully getting people's attentions on this new set that I don't think anybody's talking about. It's really funny. And that's, I think, maybe if I do another build guide, maybe I'll focus on that. I tried to add it a little bit to the first one, where basically, if you have Steel Grasp as your weapon mastery skill, you're just spamming it. And like in Helltide, it's not too good. Like in most content, it's not too good. But like Infernal Hordes, though, it's really fucking funny. You just instantly pull everything in. It instantly dies. It feels really good. When you're pushing Greater Rifts, Deathblow is the way to go. With Limitless, because anytime you execute with Deathblow, you instantly get 200 Fury or whatever. Yeah, 174 Fury. Really helps with the damage uptime on Limitless. When you're boss killing, you can go Mighty Throw and just kind of stack the Mighty Throws up. And that was what you saw in the Mephisto video. It was fucking crazy. And then the final one is Rupture, and I haven't put any time in, but I'm almost positive there might be a Rupture build that's just better than anything I've tried damage-wise. Because what you could do is just anytime you weapon swap, if you like rend weapon swap, it's just going to rip the rend. So if you have like maximum, I don't know how many ways you can do it, but if you have like max duration, it doesn't matter. Every single time you attack, it's just going to start ripping the damage. I was just worried that like going crit was a thing you couldn't do with bleed, but I think that's wrong. I think that's some like old school shit. When it comes to like OG D4, like there was a ultimate node that you could take that would let crit apply to bleeds, but I think they just baked it into the game. It's been long enough that I don't actually know, so could be something we try out eventually. For right now, we're just kind of chilling on our current build, and we'll end stream pushing Greater Rifts with our new setup, which is 30% more damage reduction than we could have gotten before. The only issue is that we're losing out on stun. And there is something I'm going to try to fix that. Where basically, I think, depending on how resistances work, the best case for my charms would be Greater Affix +4 martial skills, and then a resistance. If resistance doesn't matter up to like that high of like, if we're already at like 9,000 res, right? And like it like diminishes so hard that it's like not an issue. The thing I actually want is plus martial skills and like chance to stun or chance to freeze. So we got 2 of those last night. We got a chance to freeze and we got a let me think. I think it was an immobilize. And immobilize is fine for melee mobs. I think it should be still okay to try out. The only issue being it wasn't martial skills, it was like max resource, which is still close enough. So if we push, I'm going to try to swap those on and not take the weapon mastery affix. See how that goes. But yeah, this character is insanely tanky, and again, the tankiness partly comes from the Mythic Seal, so that's... I can't really recommend... Not many people are going to have the same experience that we're showing off today. All the other days we've been playing this, we didn't have it. It's tanky enough. If you really go full tank, you can take a few of the one-shots in T12. But most of the casual play is just... you'll kind of get one hit. How's it going, Dragon? As always, I kind of go over stuff at the start of stream, but dude, check this shit out. It rolled poorly, but we fucking got it. Let's get it. Alternate set I'm running is Berserker's Crucible. Just more damage, more attack speed. some damage reduction. But it was cool, man. I just randomly did it was either a nightmare dungeon or just like a pit run. And I didn't even notice. I was in town in Discord with some friends. Swapped to my charms tab and it was just there. Just like, oh, okay. Just fucking crazy. Ooh. Yeah. Even now I'm just kind of like on autopilot. And it's partly what I want from streaming, right? I don't want to necessarily have to like have everything planned out or just whatever. HotA's really good for just cruising and talking and slowly collecting stuff up. But let's try to get some... Actually turn some stuff into... Oh! I can show off how much DR we have now. Seals don't exist. They don't, dude. But I feel like both times I've gotten mine from dungeons, if that's any indication for you. I don't know what kind of content people are farming normally. I don't know what's meta. But like a Nightmare Dungeon or pits. If you're really trying to farm this shit, I would assume is kind of like the go-to. Somebody was talking about they had run 100 Mephisto Cruxes and they didn't see one, and it's like, alright, maybe that's not the place to go then. 100's a lot for like PoE. You can get a decent understanding of like drop rate on boss uniques at that scale. In like the grand scheme of things, like child like of 100 is not crazy, but it still should give you like a decent approximation. So it doesn't seem like it's crazy higher compared to anywhere else in the game, but yeah, I was happy. I was happy, and then I saw they're fixing the affix that I need for damage reduction, so like we don't really need it now. So we'll see exactly what we end up doing. I might swap back to Banished Lords. I don't know, there's going to be a lot of stuff we'll play around with next Wednesday. We'll see if we can one-shot by the fireballs or like the meteors at the end of this. That's the one consistent thing that's killed me in Helltide. And I feel like it's gonna keep going. But maybe not. We're at 40 from the chest piece, 20 from our pants, and then 30 from the charms. So we're up to 90% damage reduction now at all times. The only issue is it cuts our damage in. I think we're doing like 1/4 of the actual damage output of this build because of the bug with Materials Might. I could swap to a different chest piece, become a little less tanky, and then do double damage, which could be good, but all good. I did. We were streaming on launch and I watched the intro, and then I stopped as soon as Jonathan and Mark started talking. A lot of them talking is kind of just trying to sell the league. I'm already probably going to play. I don't know if... We'll see the timing. I don't know if I'll be able to play on launch. But I'll definitely play at some points. No swords. No new... Maybe new weapons. I didn't actually see if there was weapons other than swords, but like... All the new skills seem wild. The new endgame seems incredible. I'm really excited for all those bosses. Especially if we go hardcore at start. Like, that'll be so many, like, tense moments. Trying to figure out how... Like, we'll be stalling so much, but, like, I don't know. It'll be good. I don't know how I feel about the ward. The Ruonic ward thing. It seems really strange, and, I'm wondering if that was planned out from the start, or if it was like an afterthought with all the backlash to life. But it is super weird, and having cheat deaths in PoE 2 kind of, or like PoE at all, is kind of interesting. Okay, we gotta go. Oh, Helltide. Oh my god, Helltide ended. We had so many fucking cinders. I wasn't paying attention, man. 160 new crafting runes, 50 new, so new uniques. It's always a shit show, you never know. I like the fact that you can upgrade uniques, so maybe for melee it matters now. Might be getting some new gloves here. But I'm waiting to see on the new uniques, and then if there's anywhere we could peep the runes before launch, that'd be pretty fun. We'll keep cruising. We'll do an Undercity with just one of the lesser tributes here. Oh my god, dude. I didn't even think of that. I saw somebody mentioning Mage, or like I saw the clip where the Mage Blood was in it, and then I saw somebody type out Mega Blood, and I laughed. It didn't even register that Mage Blood isn't in PoE 2 yet. Holy fuck, okay. So there's a chase. I've never dropped a Mage Blood or a Headhunter. I have bought a Headhunter, and I've been... Maybe there was a league where I could have bought Mage Blood, but I'm not somebody who focuses on currency. I like progression, so when the currency and the progression kind of meet, is when I'm most happy, but it's been a long time since that's been the case in PoE 1. PoE 1 a lot these days is just all about giga farming and setting up like the exact kind of, like, do the strongbox endgame with E17s and all that shit for the longest time. It was not too fun for my OG playstyle. I was really somebody who was just a big mapper. Minion RF. I'm excited to find out where we head there, because it's I don't know if you're somebody who's into the demographic for ARPGs goes so old, but like I'm somebody who instantly subscribed to Chris Wilson's YouTube channel. And Chris Wilson's the funniest, like dorkiest kind of guy. He put out a video talking about like him learning programming when he was a kid, and it's just like so many like wild stories about him like learning how to code on vacation and shit. But anyways, he did an interview with Jonathan, and to hear his approach versus Jonathan's approach was so wild. Where Chris was talking about how when he's designing leagues, he likes to keep them small in scope, and then Jonathan and Mark were the ones that like did a bunch of crazy fun stuff. And you got a bit of a taste of that with PoE 2. There's been some like cool, like really cool shit that they've done. But then a lot of just kind of not so cool base systems that have led to, I feel like, a lot of people complaining. 0.5 looks like they did everything cool, right? Like it looks like just so many things that you can just explore. And again, he talked about this where there's like gonna be a ton of secrets. I don't know how impactful the secrets will be, but it'll be really cool if we go in kind of semi-blind into a hardcore SSF playthrough of the new stuff, just like discovering them while we're there, man. Are you talking PoE 2? That's are you about to say, I was complaining about this with my friend last night. Are you about to tell me that GGG has simplified mapping so that it is 1 through 10 and 10 is the hardest difficulty? Is that a thing you're about to tell me? What does tier mean? It's got to be tiers. Map tiers. Gotta be. No way. Holy shit. Alright, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I was explaining to my friend that I'm not actually the biggest fan of how GGG implements the mentality of more difficult content should be more rewarding. Diablo 4 is just so brain dead with how it approaches it, where it just, like, I hit my difficulty button, I click, I'm on difficulty 10, I get more rewards from difficulty 9, and then I just play the game. It's been really satisfying to come back to this. And then any of the mechanics in this game where they're more PoE-esque, it's like it instantly becomes more frustrating. Where like, okay, I'm in an Infernal Hordes, I click the wrong thing 3 times, and then I just get one shot out of nowhere, and it's like, it's all right. Oh, 1 through 5. That's fucking wild, dude. Dude, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to hype myself up too much. So we'll play. We'll probably start maces. You know, we'll see based on some of the other, because they revealed 2 new Ascendancy classes, I think. We'll see how those feel, if there's any kind of mace setup there, but I'm not playing the OG and then looking in, trying to like spec in all the new Calgurin skills into like a rolling slam setup would be interesting. But I'm happy they're trying new stuff. The 0.5 launch made it look like it was the first time in a long time that I could understand why they made the sequel. Like, they just added so much potential new shit there. This is one of the ones I was talking about. So we might actually run max resource immobilize when we try to push later today. What's the final setup? It's another Undercity, sure. We've got a Echoing Hatred, but I'm going to save it for the Glynn's Anvil fix. I don't want to waste my shits. That one I think we can upgrade. Roderick Seals. Keep doing the rune ones. I don't really care about. Huntress New Ascendancy contain I saw somebody talking about what was it? Can you it was just like a Twitch chatter, a screenshot of a Twitch chatter asking, can you tame it Zeri? And then it was just the memes of the detective from Dexter. I've never been a minion or companion style player, so we probably won't go that route, but really interesting stuff. Any kind of systems like that, I'm happy with being added to the game. The more depth, the better. And I'm feeling that a little bit from D4 this season, so it still is sort of on rails when it comes to the most optimized version of any build. But it really does feel like every one of these sets... It's okay, so this is what was missing. In Diablo 3, I think you could sort by set when it comes to like leaderboard. Or I just made that up and like I was just doing that in my own head. But like basically you can kind of like gauge your skill and like your ability to play the game based on where other people are playing with your set. So even if it isn't the most optimal set, if I like look at the leaderboard and I'm number 1 with Arms of Ariat, that feels good. And prior to having the sets in the game, like D4 didn't really have that. Like you could say like, oh yeah, I'm a Rend Barb, and like I'm doing this well on like Rend or whatever, but like it's identical to every other build's like gear wise, right? It was just a bunch of legendary affixes and then mythics. But having the sets in here, you get a little bit more depth to the game. It's really nice. I did see those new gloves, and there's already been some people doing like full coal builds. I forget what the top end coaling is, but they added like a coal wherever you hit a monster at like 100% life in PoE2, and then when you combine that with base coal, you can do some crazy shit. So we'll see. I actually have coal in on my D4 character. It's part of the reason why I think the Death Blow setup is going to be really good for pushing. And I'm hoping today, maybe today on stream, what we'll do is just try to clear 125 on stream. I cleared the 125 pit off stream. I haven't cleared the tower yet. We got pretty close last time, but that's not enough to get us on the leaderboard. So we'll see if we can actually pull that off. Dude, Witch Hunter could go crazy. Because Witch Hunter had already like crazy layered defenses. And if you add Ruonic Ward onto that, like I don't know, man. Ruonic Ward's gonna fuck the whole game up, I think. In a good way. Maxed it out on floor 2. Can I just get teleported to the ending, please? Okay, so I see the... We took something in our activities for Undercity that I have yet to really understand. And it's this bonus reward setup. It says it can go up to +6. I've just never seen it happen. I've never seen the buff anywhere either. I don't know. I also saw... So I'm somebody who goes on PoE2DB a lot, and we'll probably be doing a bunch of theory crafting there before launch, and I saw Voices was there, but I don't know what it's going to be. Because there's no such thing as Cluster Jewels yet. And I don't know if they're planning on adding them. Alright, we're going to go hit up Cheerial, see what our war plans are, and maybe move on to some other shit in a bit. Could try crafting those gloves that we got. Huh? Oh, new plan. No. Done. Those are really good too, actually. I'd be down to craft those as well. Or free jewel sockets. I see. Okay. Let's see what we're close to leveling. We're almost Tree of Whispers, but that's just generic across the board. Nightmare is a little off. Helltide. Could go Helltide. Where's I moving towards? Oh, I was moving towards this one. You lose no cinders on death. But we'll actually probably go this one. We'll go Hell's Prize. That sounds fun. I wanted to juice. So this is the one I was talking about. Like, if you slay the district boss with initiative active, you get bonus. But like, when you find the district boss, you gain the initiative buff. We just never die. We never get it. I've never seen a +2. I don't know. This doesn't feel like it's doing anything meaningful. We have the ultimate nemesis unlocked for the bossing setup, so hopefully maybe we can see one of those today. Infernal Hordes we've been kind of not wanting to do. So we might chill on that, and then the pit is the highest one we've got. So I think I want to prio Helltide looking at this, as well as some Nightmare Dungeons. So let's reroll until we hit. Trying to see if we can hit a mythic war plan. We've got to see one. Grand amount of Helltide. We're just going to go straight down here. That's fine. Double Helltide. Double Nightmare. As well as some bossing. Then let me actually check the gloves here. Wait, what? So that's missing crit damage multi, but I did not even realize we had a GA crit. That's fucking huge. I could try testing what's stronger on that, crit multi versus attack speed or whatever, but I think... Alright, we've got another Vuln damage mults. How many of these do we have? Yo, we've got a bunch of GA gloves. Crit damage, barrier gen, those we can kind of reroll a bit, which is nice. Damage multi again. All right, any of these could be potential upgrades, but it's going to be hard to hit exactly what we want. I think the highest multiplier on here is going to be the vulnerable damage, and then we just reroll into the crit. Crit's pretty rare. So let's kind of roll off some of the defenses. Let me roll off the skills actually first before I hit stats. That's not bricked, but it's not what we want. I'm assuming this will hit strength here in a second. By the numbers. Primary resource, interesting. I had that on my two-hander for a little bit, and then I just kind of bailed on it. Barrier gen. It's utility, I think. No, it's defense. It's not? Oh, this is bugged. Fuck. So we just bricked, basically. Unless they fix something. So I'm down to just randomly reroll. See how lucky we get. I can reroll defense. This is a part of crafting where it's mostly Gamba at the moment. Not the biggest fan, but it's better than I think it was before. Alright, full reroll. Thank God, okay. Show me strength, and now we can just add on an offensive mod. I mean, this is decent. If we hit crit, we're losing out on a shit ton of crit multi. Oh, we'll see. We hit all damage multi, which is what I would re-roll off. Those are decent. Time to move on to this next one. Pretty sure that one's utility. The lucky hit chance, but the barrier gen is already fucked up, actually. Trying to think how I want to tread it. There's like no way to target the barrier gen. So let's just, oh god damn it. We got the good roll. I should have got barrier gen off before I did this. Or no, we got what we needed. Never mind. Holy shit, we just add affix, we add stat, and then this is guaranteed to add strength. Can we reroll, focus reroll strength? We can focus reroll strength up to max, I think. So it's at 155. Okay, so that'll just bounce back and forth between these. 157, we want, 170 plus. I don't know if +4 to Hammer the Ancients is ever going to be better than strength, but can try it out if we hit it. All right, 175. Now we just go reroll barrier gen. Options are everything fucking possible, so this is going to be insane to hit. All we're looking for is maxed out vulnerable damage. See how long it takes. Ooh, or we could go max life. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't entirely sure. Oh, that's so close. Let's fucking go, dude. I think we got new gloves. How do I want to test this? So this has crit damage. I could try putting on... Fuck it. Let's just go crit damage. It's fine. The other option is damage per overpower stack. But I've already tested this a good bit. They're like really similar to the point where I don't really care. Rerolling until we get a GA here. We've got enough souls from... We maxed out our Season's Journey yesterday, and it gave us just a ton of these Forgotten Souls to mess around with. We are kind of burning through a lot of these real quick. There we go. And then the upgrade here, I think we actually want it on the crit multi. Vulnerable multi is actually huge as well. So we'll leave it there. Okay, so what do we get? 20 strength. Like 40 crit damage multi. What are we about to see? 1,000 crit damage go up? Close to 1,000. Only a little bit more vuln damage. Not even that crazy, but better than nothing. We're slowly making progress. That's just how it goes. And I think we got a 49% accelerate. 1% more attack. Oh, we got a 50, dude. 2% more attack speed. Let's fucking go. Alright, good shit. Oh, wait. We can corrupt these if I want. So we now that we have the option, we can corrupt the old ones and see if they get better stats than the old ones. The classic. Transfigure. What are we up to? Four item quality. Unmodifiable. We'll chill. And then if we leave these uncorrupted, we could always swap these out and use these as backups if we need to go back to core ever. Cool. We're on Nightmare Dungeon. Let's go do an escalation. See how that goes. Got any... Could do Roderick Strong Room just to guarantee. Forgotten Wisdom is XP. I haven't done it. Can give it a try. But yeah, Limitless being back is what allowed us to start pushing on the leaderboards. It's just everybody else got to push too, so... It's, it raised the floor for Barb, but it didn't give us any benefit. The biggest change for us in pushing is going to be the diamond seal that we got last night. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get 130. I think we'll be able to get 125. And then I also don't know what the bottom of the leaderboard is. It's probably gone up from 130 now at this point. Especially on the weekend, like people are just going to figure it out. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy that D4 is fun again. When I say again, I mean, I'm happy that I got to come back to D4 and enjoy it again. Not that the game is whatever. I don't know. The second expansion just kind of put me off, but this was the first expansion. This expansion, I'm really happy with the changes. So excited to see what PoE 2 does. And then I think they're saying that that's the last launch. 0.5 is going to be the last launch. There's not going to be a 0.6. They're going to eventually fully release Path of Exile 2. And that should be good for everybody involved. They could focus on making the end game and keeping players around and all the new league without having to worry about making campaign stuff. So the Undercity key combo I do know about, but it only works with certain ones. It doesn't work with all of them. I wish there was a mythic version of everything. Like specifically, I think for the seals one, there's no mythic. It's just that legendary one at the very end. We can I can double check that though. I also focused on getting a little bit more move speed. We did that by swapping one of the Paragon boards out to the weapon swap Paragon board. And it got us 40% move speed on elite kill, which is pretty nice for farming. Yeah, I think the final... I mean, I think pants would be pretty good, but I think the final piece of gear that we really want to look at today is getting some upgraded boots. Yo, Vile Splendor. Yeah. Give me that gold. I think I've ran 2 of those mythics, maybe 3. We're kind of overloaded on mythic items at this point, and I've done 0 crafting. So we could craft randoms. I think we have enough runes. We could probably craft very specific ones too. And I don't know the chances on them dropping with greater affixes, but like it could be worth for the ring, maybe? Because the ring has more mods that I'd be happy. Nah, never mind. The ring has attack speed and crit, and the helmet just has crit. I'd have to see if there's like another mythic that I'm just not on my radar yet. Okay, Roderick Portals. I've only gotten the bonus once, and it was with the Wisp. I think killing Tethered's good. Speed Pillar Ritual. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what Swiftest means either. Let's just do the special demon. I've never done this. We'll see how it goes. But I think all you want to do is just hit, like, the shrine. You want to hit this thing. You want to do everything as fast as possible. Like, do I go hit this shrine while we're doing this, maybe? What is that? Oh, that's a special demon? That was pretty good. I think we're on pace now. Maybe I should take that every time. I thought it was going to be like the Butcher, where it just shows up and blows your shit up. Nah, we're not. Okay. Go trigger this. You might just need to hunt down champions and elites. Might be close. Hey, we got it. I think? Nah, we didn't. I think it was close to 6. Tons of set charms in here. As well as an escalation, I think. Guaranteed? Maybe not. Dude, the boss fight was one of the harder ones before realizing that I was scaled up for like 4 people or whatever. It was kind of like a good stepping stone between the greater layer bosses and like Mephisto and Uber Lilith. I don't want to wait on this. Something else I was thinking about figuring out was getting a frenzy battle trance amulet. Um, I got it like an okay one, but I think we really need to drop one with crit on it. Otherwise, it's just never going to be worth. We are kind of light on crits after. If we have to swap away from any of our current set of gear, we drop under 100%, and it's just not worth. We have just so much crit damage. Sapphire reserves could be fine. There is a good amount of farming we could do on the gems from that like bugged out dungeon. Dude, Mephisto's crazy. We could go run a Mephisto though too. I guess no. Now that that video's out there, I've gotten to the point where like the damage in that fight almost doesn't matter more than the cooldowns and like breakpoints. I have to do a build guide on it. That might be what the video I put out for Monday. But like an explanation of like how to kill Mephisto. Because I basically got it down to a science, whereas Lilith was always a bit of like a shit show. And then for Lilith, every fucking season they changed her, I think. And sometimes they made her worse, where like her current state, I feel like her second phase is just worse than it's ever been. Just able to tank like most of the hits straight up, just makes it kind of trivial. And then there's other ones that just instantly one-shot, and they're like the hardest ones to dodge and shit. I don't know, just strange. Mephisto at least is kind of sick, where a lot of it's stuff you can dodge. The final phase is a little bit RNG, but that's fine. Something I haven't gotten used to in D4 that is new is this. So they added like the overlay minimap. They originally said they were never going to do this. They did add it. I don't want to rely on it. I actually like playing the game and like looking where I'm going, so we're not going to use it that often. But just good to know it's there. Gotta grab my music again. Alright, we're chilling. I think we're actually going to run out of charm space before we run out of inventory space this time. Final boss, lair keys only. I think that's fine. And I think at some point when we cleared this, it unlocked Nemesis Lair. I don't know if there's any content that, like, the chances are higher on unlocking that shit, but I want to get to the greater Nemesis at some point. I have no clue how difficult it'd be. I think Astronaut also drops the Frenzy Amy. But I don't think we got any Ancestrals. Yeah, we didn't. Or we'll have to go back here real quick. Up next we got Helltide. Got about 30 minutes on the current Helltide. After this war plan, we'll try to start pushing the pit. Oh, okay. Obols, let's check some obols on some boots. And maybe we'll do, oh, boots are only 25? That's fucking crazy. Okay, we should definitely be able to get an upgrade then today. I did not realize that was a thing. Honestly, obols are one of the best ways to get GA gear, which is kind of cringe. Just sitting in town spamming the fucking vendor for good loot. What is this, Diablo 2? So we got a better understanding of the ancient set last stream, where they're looking for max resource. Or no, they're looking for plus combat. Secheron's is the one looking for max resource. So all these are garbage, I think. Kill those. Let's go do Helltide into boss, into pit. When we hit the pit, maybe we'll push then. I think we could easily clear 125. So we'll try that out, I think. Uh-oh. Gold Tide's popping, man. Everybody's in town for the Helltide. I feel like this used to be my go-to city way back. And then just Temmie's is just so much better when it comes to the layout, man. Alright, this time we got a little bit more time, but last time we were in Helltide, I just kind of fucking yapped until I forgot, and then we ran out of juice. So we'll see if that happens again, but... yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for RPG stuff. I gotta figure out life stuff. So there was a little bit of that this week, but it got postponed. Again, I'm going away next week, and I'll be back after that for a significant amount of time, I think. If I find new work, it'll be a little bit busy, but I'll try to still keep stream up. When we were going... When I was putting effort in... Oh, double Duriel? Holy shit. When I was putting time into PoE 2 a lot, it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday after work. So if I get a new job and go through and do all that, it'll probably be the same setup. Right now we get to push hard. Honestly, I could do 5 days a week, or even just every day stream. Starting at like 11 or 12. And we'll probably keep doing that until anything changes on the work side. It's just one good way for me to kind of keep schedule in my life. However, I don't want it to be me hitting a wall when I play this game. So like, we're not doing this without any reason. If I want to keep streaming this game, because we got it like 2 or 3 weeks before PoE 2 comes out, we'll probably pick a new character up and maybe pick another off-meta set for that new class and give that a go. Could be fun. I think I said we might actually do the cow level on Monday. There's a lot of just killing cows at the initial step. I did it like the day that it was figured out in in 0.2 or 0.3 whenever they first added it, but that was on my my evergreen character, standard or whatever. So seasonal, you just have to do it every season. It's just a fucking headache, dude. If that's not the case, and you only have to do it on like your standard character, and I just have it unlocked now, that'd be kind of cool. But I haven't looked into it. Right, at the end of this Hellspire, we're gonna see the meteors coming in. I'm really interested to see how defensive we are to them, because those are one of the only things that can kill us in Helltide. And it's way more likely if we're vulnerable. Yeah, here we go. Alright, we got hit by one. It was like 75% of our life. Holy shit. That was Executioner plus 1 hit. Oh, we're vulnerable. Fuck that. Oh no. Not now. Why now, dude? Come on. Oh, we got a Duriel in here too? Why not? Holy fuck, I can't see, man. There's too much loot. Oh god, that's a lot of poison pools. Okay. Pretty good overall. The Hellspires are really good for maxing out your Helltide progress, too. That's what's going on. Alright, let's go spend some. Yeah, like, we're just kind of yapping, and I'm already up to 6 hundo. So getting the, I think after this War Plans, we're going to get the Helltide benefit, and we can go get the 666 chest later. I'm a little disappointed by the Hellborn loot. Especially with how strong the run-up to them is, so... There's a lot, I think, that D4 devs could tweak. But this has been so much better than past versions of the endgame. I have very, very, very clear memories of being in a group of 4, sitting in Duriel's lair, killing, then like resetting and running out. It's just like, I never want to go back. Got another 2 chests to the left of this one. Those. Come on. Something I haven't done at all, maybe we'll go check it out, is the PvP zones. I used to go to the PvP zones a lot because they're really good for whispers. But I haven't gone there a single time this playthrough. And I think it could be fun, especially with our current build, with how much DR we have. But, I mean, there is unkillable builds at this point, so it's like, if I run into a Whirlwind Barb, am I going to get destroyed, or could I kill him from off-screen? Like, how much damage are enemies in the pit doing? Are they up to trillions of damage, or what? We've got too much gear. Where's the mystery chest? All the way down there. I think I can just TP down there, yeah? It's kind of handy. Never occurred to me you could just do that. There's a lot of that going on. Yes, sir. Two-handed mace. And we just got too much shit in our inventory. Whatever. We'll go kill Andariel. Ooh. If I was looking for a pants upgrade, kind of want to go double GA, but maybe we'll just keep those just in case. Just strength boots could be fine. I don't know how hard it is to piece together from that setup, but we'll see. We have so many boss keys now. Holy shit. Okay. I don't think today's going to be a boss session. But bossing, honestly, is one of the best ways to get some Forgotten Souls and all that shit. Something I could do off stream, or actually what I could do is starts saving him up for like a viewer thing. If anybody hops on and wants to do boss routers or whatever, we could do that. As well as, I don't actually know how hard it would be to carry. I think we can carry everything in the game except for Mephisto, will be my guess. Mephisto 12. Could almost definitely carry Mephisto 10. Alright, we'll see if we can hit a Nemesis Slayer here. We'll do this. Do this 5 times. Maybe we'll just do it once, I don't know. Yo, we got one. Okay. Is it guaranteed to turn into... After opening a horde, there is a low chance for a Nemesis Slayer. After completing a Nemesis Slayer, there is a okay, no, it's another chance. So it's a chance of a greater Nemesis Slayer. And then after defeating all the bosses in a greater Nemesis, this is guaranteed, I think. And I think we have enough. I've been saving Betrayer's Husks for this. So let's see what we can get from these bad boys. Again, people have been saying Nemesis Slayers are a decent spot to get Mythic Seals, but I do not know. Is this... Got a Zir and a Grigori. And we just fucking deleted them, dude. Holy, okay. Mythic Amy? I think. Was that another something in there? Another mythic, yeah, we got a mythic sword. We got double mythic from the Nemesis portal. Greater Nemesis Lair! Yo, we fucking got it, dude! Holy shit. Alright, we gotta go back and clean our stuff up, but holy... I've never done a greater, we'll see. I'm assuming we're just gonna blow this shit up too. Let's fucking go. All of this other junk we're gonna kill. Oh. Okay. Same deal. Let's drop that. Do I have room in here? Please. Please, please, please. Fuck you. There's just no room. There's too much shit in this game now. I guess I can kill some of these. I don't know. Now's not the time I want to be figuring this out. Fuck weapon damage. Fuck. There we go. I don't want that portal to despawn. Full inventory, multiple unique charms. Let's clear these out. I don't know what the blood set is looking for in their mods, but doesn't matter. We got a charm slot and ancient cost. That's pretty solid. Okay, Greater Nemesis Lair. Never done it. No clue what it's going to look like. And then I think we're guaranteed the final thing. But I also don't know if that's the case. We're rocking the most defensive version of our current builds. So I think this is going to be easy still. And then all I need to do is set up... Like if we walk... Oh! Yeah. Tanking that shit. If we walk in with all of our procs going, and then I just... left click here. Ah! The wolf. It's the wolf and Belial? Holy shit! Holy fuck, we just nuked him. We do get Call of Evil. Yeah, our build's pretty strong. We'll go to town so our cooldowns can reset. None of that. God damn, dude. I thought Greater Nemesis Slayer was gonna be maybe some kind of challenge or something. We got a 4 Greater Affix Godslayer crown. Okay. Impairment reduction is whatever. I don't think we'd ever use it, but fun to see at least. And then yeah, okay. So let me read what this is. Takes you to the Ultimate Nemesis Lair. Inside the Ultimate Nemesis Lair, all enemies gain 5+ monster power. Defeating the boss encounter will reward you with 10 hoard chests worth of items. Okay. Is it here? Or we... No, okay. It's gonna... New portal. Ultimate Nemesis Lair. We're going in. Who is it? Because they don't say... It must be greater? What is this? I'm trying to think of where this setting is. I don't know what... What boss is this? Wait, whoa. I've never done this guy. We just got too much damage. He's fucking toast. Oh, and it's Andariel. Okay. Okay, and it's Duriel. Okay. I see what we're doing. Is that it? Alright. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes while we pick our loot up. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I can't tell what we got. I don't know if we got good stuff. I don't know if we got bad stuff. We'll see. I needed to not like put a bunch of stuff. Dude, it's bugging out too, man. None of this stuff do I care about. Kill it. Clear out the set charms. Insane. Insane that that's a thing in the game. I'll save one of these just to reroll in a bit. Ten hordes. Whoa. Did the gear go away? No, just the visuals on it? Okay. I was worried for a sec. I think they also might have sent some stuff to the, to my chest, would be my guess. Like, hey, you left this behind? Yep. Yeah, okay. So we might find some of that in, when we go over there in a sec. We'll send it to our inventory. Good amount of the, Oh, accidentally grabbed one of those. Those are all trash. Okay, it looked crazy. Loot-wise, though, nothing impressive from it. That was fun, at least. How's it going, dude? I always talk about this, but the YouTube side of things, I always never know what to call people if they got their like legit name on there, but your name ends with a GG, I'll call you GG, dude. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this expansion. Dude, we just hit a fucking, I've never seen this. We just hit our first ultimate nemesis lair. That was tons of fun. And before we move on, so I've got two more. I've got a pit to run, and then I've got some Helltide. And then we're gonna start trying to push for 130 clear here. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try in a bit. Just kill some of these pieces that I'm not sure we'll ever actually use. All right, let's go pit. I think we'll do... Do we do a casual 120 there? I think I can. 120 with my current setup is pretty safe. We still die to on death effects in here, if I remember right from last night. But I have got significantly tankier from yesterday as well. And then the current setup is not the one we'd be running for pushing. It might be, but it's lacking a bit of damage. Yeah, so far today's been fun for sure. A lot of the farming in this game now is actually just fun to mess around with in the late game. War plans give you some variety, and then being able to unlock like the activity trees is nice. I haven't set up any like crazy synergies yet, but people are saying at like level 7 that you can do like some crazy shit with nemesis and shrines and goblins and stuff. Yo, upheaval Barb. Are we let's see. Alright, you got, I don't know how to pronounce, is it Sescherons? Because that's what I think in my head. But Sesh Fury with upheaval. Are you going fire, or are you just going fizz? Because I've been looking at upheaval, and I was thinking of maybe trying out the fire side. Trailblazing. But I guess if you use the unique, you get Iron Burst for free, so maybe it's bleed angle. I don't know. In the original versions of the game, I used to level as upheaval a lot. It was one of my go-to builds. Okay, that's a lot of damage. But I've currently only looked into HotA. The most I've done is tried some stuff last stream with like Ancients HotA. But that wasn't like an actual attempt to like theorycraft. That was just me seeing what the damage was gonna look like. So I definitely need to branch out, but I'm still enjoying kind of like min-maxing this guy, so it's been a lot of fun. Oh, okay. Fire is fun. They added so many fire modifiers on the tree this time. I feel like there's going to be like a crazy fire build that shows up at some point. I don't know if that's what people are doing with the brawl builds, but it looks like a lot of fun. But yeah, it took me like 2 weeks for me to remember all the systems in the game and then how to kind of play them to their strengths. And I'm really happy with the current setup. The only thing I would hope they could change eventually is the weapon damage, weapon swap glyph. Where right now it's just completely shit compared to the dominate one. Because it used to just give like the highest flat additive damage in the game. But now that you have like an extra 200 or 2000% from the other glyph, it's like, it's rough. Either that or just make the base effect just give you 18% crit straight up instead of doing like the weird bug thing they got, but yeah, stat multis in this game have been interesting. And then I was looking at the top of the leaderboard and it's crazy to see the items that people have, but like on a two-hander you can get the mod that gives you 250% increased effect of socketed jewels. So if you get that and then just socket in like the fire damage multi, it's just like, okay. That takes care of that. It's just fucking crazy. But I've yet to see that. I've imbued a lot of items and I've yet to see that anywhere. Mostly seen indestructible. Oh, okay. So I think I just got one shot by Executioner that I didn't see. Either that or this boss has some weird shit that I'm not aware of. But I think it was just on death that I wasn't paying attention to. Yeah, we can take his auto attacks. I don't know what killed me. So that was a 120. Going from 130 or 120 to 130 is insane. It's like you need so much more damage to clear it. But this still gives me a decent chance of hitting upgrades on even like my max glyphs at the moment. Not bad. Gem strength is insane. You got percent strength? Yo, our fucking Diamond of the Mind rolled with percent strength, and that's the only time I've ever seen that mod anywhere. Dude, percent strength is insane. Holy. Just trying to clean my inventory up here so I can pick up some of that shit. I think we've maxed out here now. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Final thing for this war plan, we're gonna go do Helltide. It just started, I think. I haven't actually looked at Upheaval though. I know the damage I did compare. It's pretty close to HotA initially. You get the 1.3 times there. If you consume Overpower, potentially you get another kind of juicy setup. This is the one I didn't understand. But that's an insane multiplier. So maybe there is a version of the current build I'm running with Upheaval. But the 2000% multi there is just too much. Like, the bleed here is what's really, like... Dude, maybe the weapon swap... Dude, you're making me theory craft and think now. Holy shit. I could go upheaval, bleed, and then rupture, and then just fucking blow people up, but... Yo! So the diamond setup means we can actually swap it on if I want, like the 2 mod, and get a bit of size, but we can't go to the 5 set right now. Oh, I guess it doesn't affect us in town either. I just have to figure out attack speed. Weapon swapping really likes attack speed. And the only way I could figure out using it with my current set is going the Frenzy Amulet. And, like, because of how they changed uniques, I have to get really lucky and get a crit Frenzy Amulet. It's going to take a while for us to see that, I think. But if I do, and we get the damage reduction from the Glynn's Anvil next week, I think we probably will go that set. Because the damage bonus is just crazy. And we'll have so much damage reduction that I feel like the diminishing returns on it for the Berserker set's just going to be not worth. So you might actually see my character running it, the 3-piece at least, next week. Could be fun. My original plan was to try it out too, but it was just a little too slow going into the end game. I've also always liked the weapon swap style, so that's why we went with what we did. But dude, my initial build was like use Call of the Ancients, use Limitless Rage, and just use a single HotA to one-shot everything in the game. And it was doing that. Like, it was really fun for a while. And then they just disabled Limitless and brought it back with, like, a cap, and that's probably for the best, but it kind of bricked our original setup where we were going that build. Like a slow attack speed, if I could generate the Fury from some kind of other setup, I think would have been a lot of fun. Do you lose move speed? It might just feel like it because you're so big. That's so funny. The character's just huge. So yeah, as you saw there, even though we got like decent defenses now, it's still pretty highly likelihood we die to some on-death effects every now and then. Health Tide's a little notorious for its. The Pit for sure. You're gonna see a lot of that in a bit. This Health Spire should get us enough for whatever we want to open, and then we can just go do war plans into trying to do 130 pushes. But I've got a good amount of upgrades since I've last tried pushing, so I think it could be possible. Before we were trying a full range, sort of no DR setup. I'm going to try the damage reduction setup and see if we can kind of face tank and go bash. If that's not possible, we'll go a mix. So I can at least take like auto attacks, I think, from ranged. But it'll still be focused on killing stuff from off screen with like so much damage that it just dies. Basically dies within a freezer stun. Yeah, there's not too many avenues to get attack speed if you really want to max out vulnerable and crit multi. Most of my pieces, I think none of them have attack speed on them right now. The one mod I could swap out is on Amy, going attack speed instead of max resource. Alright, we are taking a good chunk of damage from this thing now, though. Let's keep going. Nah, let's fucking... whatever. Let's get out of here. We got a goblin. I think we have so many boss trophies that I haven't, like, done the amalgamation on. It just takes so much time, dude. Let's go up there. Actually, wait, mystery chest. We got 255 somehow. Ooh, royal. Is royal what I use the most of the time? I think so. I had royals for the longest time. I have royals in the weapons. I have grands in the amulets for resistances. Ah, I see. The jump from 9 to 10 was crazy because you have to kill the wall being what's her name? Like Uber Lilith. Like that wall is pretty tough if you're gonna solo it. And then if you get carried, it's you could probably survive in tier 10. Okay, let's pick up trash from the ground. Kill that. Turn in the war plan and get 2 activity points or 1? 1 activity point, which we could use Hell's Prize now. So anytime we do Helltide, we'll just try to end the run with that. Should be fun. And Daryl, yeah. Let me check which ones we have. I've saved a few. So we've got a fire damage multi. And this could work where we use our slashing as the main hand, but if it was going to be the main, crit damage multi is really good too. So we've got 4 of these that I just have lying around that I could eventually try out. The only issue is it takes up the 2-handed slot, so it's like, I think you swap overpower, you swap the title off to a ring. Yeah, I wonder, I might test this off stream. I'm really interested in the multiplier there. That bleed one is just insane. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Holy shit. We're about to do this. My slashing is fine. My slashing can be our main weapon. So all we care about is stats here then. I'm going to go for the crit damage one, I think. Let's rip this. No, let's do this one. Right, because we're going to swap... No, we're not going to have Limitless. I don't know. This is imbued, right? I can't swap that? Yeah. Whatever, this is just a quick test. Alright, 100%, whatever. Boot it up. For multi, we did it perfect. Let's go. The placement on that portal is a little rough. Did not mean to take that there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Whirlwind Barb, man. Oh! You're right! I didn't even realize that. Holy shit. No. No, I think they can. It's just at a reduced value. And the reason why I think that is because I definitely see a Magnum Opus one. So 1.5, or I think it's double. So this would only roll between 60% and 75% damage. Which honestly might be good enough. I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna try a little bit of a bleed thing here. I was gonna go Rend. Instead of going rend, we'll try upheaval. That sounds fun. $9,000% multi. Oh, it just comes with the Iron Burst, so we can do that one. And then I was gonna go Rupture. Getting a little distracted, but that's the whole point, right? Just having fun. I forgot I needed a well-rolled one of these guys, Fields of Crimson, and we don't have one. I thought we did. I might have killed it, sadly. Fuck it. Let's just... I just want to see how this will feel. Alright, so you inspired me a little bit to swap some stuff out. This is not going to be high damage at all with my current setup, but it could be fun later. We're looking at Hellhammer, Upheaval, and then we're swapping Rupture here. So the thought is we Upheaval. It triggers this fucking insane 9,000% multi on Iron Burst from the weapon. It does like a bunch of multiplicative damage based on that unique there. And then Rupture, which instantly gets cast whenever a weapon swap, just rips out the bleed. I don't know if it's working. I can't tell. I can't see the bleed up there at the top. It's bleeding for what? Some amount? I don't know. I'll try this out later. Oh, we don't have... Yeah, we're losing so much damage. Anyways, we'll look into it. There's got to be a build out there for it. I'm just like trying to force everything into my weapon swap meta set. I like how many options there are now. Feels good. But okay. Let me think if this... I believe this is the build I do want to run with. The chess piece can go weakening. The Panzer for the crit to get us 100% crits. We've got the ults. We've got defense. We've finished our war plans, and we are now going to start pushing for the day. And this is probably where we're going to be for a little while. Okay, I've done up to 125 in the pit. Today we're going to start out trying to do 125 in the tower. And then if we clear 125 in the tower, we're going to end up going 130. Let me check the leaderboards real quick. I'm seeing the numbers go up, but there is like a psychological thing where like flat numbers are breakpoints. So, okay, 135 is one of those, I'm guessing. And then I think towards the bottom we'll see 130, hopefully. Yo, 132, man. Okay, we're never catching these guys. The Ancients build and the Whirlwind build are just fucking going, dude. We'll see if we can catch him next week. Is the Ancients builds? I'm pretty happy this one's Giga. Okay, so I've seen people do this. I'm not allowed to do this, I don't think. Unless it's bugged and you can go one Ancestral in one default. Is that something that I didn't realize? Dude, if that's the case... then this game is broken wide open. No. I don't know how they're doing it. Like, it looks like they have double uniques, but they shouldn't be able to. So who knows, maybe there's a bug. Maybe the leaderboards are all fake. Either way, we're trying to push in our own little lane and see if we can get to where we need to be. And I haven't played this setup in a while. So this setup is a more defensive heavy setup. If I swap the chess piece off, we lose 40% damage reduction, but we gain around 4 times damage. Like times 2 times 2. So maybe we'll get there. Oops, I did not update my skill bars. And we can't, so we gotta leave. The tower locks you into your skills, we gotta bounce. Dude, those builds are insane. I don't expect most players to catch them. Or like most people should never expect to catch them. Especially with how many people play Diablo 4. When I was making content creation for Path of Exile first starting out, again. And then looking back at my numbers when I was doing Diablo 4, like I shouldn't have swapped off a D4. When it came to the number side of things, the enjoyment side, I was having way more fun with Diablo 2, or Path of Exile 2. Okay, so this is a 125. I think I can sank some hits. I think we can get up front and still kill. The question is whether I can do this in a 130, and if our damage is going to be high enough in a 130. But yeah, if Tyrael's Might wasn't bugged, then we'd have... I would say pretty confidently we could clear and get to 130, and then we have to go crazy to get to above that. But it is bugged, so we live in a universe where, as I kind of focus up here, we're going to struggle with the timer. We'll probably struggle with the boss as well, unless we hit a power pylon. So we might have to do this a few times and get pretty lucky with RNG, something like that. Also probably change my music. When I'm farming, it's normally like chill lo-fi stuff. But in here, I'd rather... Uh-oh. It's got stuck. Want something more upbeat for this. I want to be more locked in. Yeah, the damage on champions and elites with the current chess piece not looking too good. But the fact that we can survive hits is actually really nice. He spawned in a champion behind us. We gotta be careful. And clear out the magic ones first, real quick. Let's keep pulling. Our build does better in high density. Anytime we kill any normal mob, we max out Limitless instantly. That means higher uptime damage on. Oof, come on, man. The only downside is we end up having mobs behind and in front of us, and most of the build's designed to be pretty CC heavy, so right now I can tell we're not stunning and we're not freezing as much as I'd like, so I'm gonna have to swap to those charms in a sec. Lose a bit of damage, but we gain a shit ton of CC. Soul Drinker, Plague Bearer. It's like we just face tank. And yeah, we have yet to hit a single pylon. Where are we at time-wise? Just on time, okay. First pylon is channeling. I think channeling's good for us. It definitely is because our challenging shout is kind of like a offensive skill. It's just taking too long to kill, we don't care. We have to drag more mobs to it in the future. I'm stuck. I don't have unhindered on my builds at the moment. That'd be something nice to have. Dude! I didn't see they had that mod. Fucking A. Yeah, this is feeling a little light. So I think we will try to swap up some things after this run if I do this again. We're dead. Holy, we can tank one of those? Okay. Our build's not a joke, dude. Let's see what the next floor is. And the next mob type. It's looking okay. HotA has a really high lucky hit chance as well. It's 70%. So if I get the 5% chance or whatever to stun or freeze or whatever, we'll be seeing it a lot. Especially with how fast our attack speed is. Champion, Frenzied, Reprisal. Eeh. Alright, we'll pull out here. Maybe swap some stuff around real quick. So the chest I'm talking about is Relentless. So we're going to put the Relentless Heart on. We'll still go fairly defensive, even though we're losing 40% damage reduction right now. And then I'm going to swap out for Immobilize. And then I'm going to swap out... We had another one. We had a Freeze. Hopefully I'm not already using it. No. Really? I don't think I rerolled it. Oh, it might be on... We got another chance to immobilize. We'll see. I'm guessing it's somewhere in here. It's just not searchable. Slow is okay. Yo, I might have killed it. That's sad. Or is it on one of these guys? No, okay. There it is. Okay, it was. Okay. We'll swap out Shadow Res. Fuck it. Okay, we've got chance to immobilize, chance to freeze. We could get another chance to immobilize here. We swapped the chess piece off. It's bugged, so this chess piece gives us the 80% from our 2 setback, as well as a 90% multi. So in total, we're getting like another, you know, we're getting triple damage here or some shit. So we're gonna go for another 125. I have to play this way safer. We have way less damage reduction, but we should be doing a million more damage. We're gonna be CCing everything with the charm set up. Yeah, see how this goes. So you can see right off the bat, we're actually hitting the trillions. With the other setup, it was always just staying in the billions. And we are tanking hits. So imagine this, but having another 120% damage reduction on it, and that's where we're going to be next week. So the dream for me pushing is alive, but it's just going to take a bunch of bug fixes. Ah, come on. I don't know what that was. I don't know what got us. Because it wasn't those things. It must have been. Okay. We'll do another reset. Last stream we were fishing a lot, but nowhere near compared to what it should be today. We should be able to clear most 125s at least. I'm looking to change tunes here real quick. What do I want to go for? I used to have like a D3 playlist that was fun. Now let's just click this one again. Chill. And then starting with the Ancient means you could just rat out the gate. Just kill anything. Alright, we got champions. Insta. Fire Enchanted is pretty rough. Never going to be able to face tank that. Hellbinder, that's not good. We're fucked. Yeah. For some reason, I thought that only locked you in if it spawned on you, not if you ran by it. Do they have the Hellbinder mod, or like what does it say? Hellbound, gotcha, okay. We're still behind. I'd probably want to reset, but playing from behind in the pit, or in the tower, is pretty strong. Getting the power pylons, especially with how much damage we have now, we should be able to open them up, like, way faster. Holy fuck. It's so dependent on mob type, and this rift, there's a lot of mobs that can displace, they can jump, teleport in behind. Oh, that is not a good mod, holy fuck. Reprisal? Is that what it's called? Man. Alright. Resetting. We're gonna keep fishing, but it doesn't feel like we have enough damage reduction without Tyrael's Mites, and then it doesn't feel like we have enough damage with Tyrael's Might. I think we do. I think we could go the more defensive setup and just face tank most things, but instead we'll make a change here. We're gonna go Wolf Companion for the vulnerable, and then we're gonna swap off of Bash and go Frenzy. And I don't think we need Frenzy damage, so we can put these all into Challenging Shout. And we go again. Just kidding. I forgot to swap Bash. Anyways, same as last time we ended stream like this. I kind of get like locked into doing it. It's a lot of effort, but I eventually want to be able to show it off and like make sure before whatever this leaderboard resets, which let me see. Two days. Resets in 2 or 3 days. See how high we can get before then. Alright, again, new setup. We have Ranged Frenzy. So what that means is we don't have to get into melee range to kind of get our build going. We can kill everything from ranged. We can freeze it. We can immobilize it. Just do 1,000,000 damage. And just slowly progress through the dungeon. I couldn't move. D4 push meta is a little frustrating for me. Not the biggest fan of these things. It's not fun. It's not fun to always just move and move. I'll just fucking move past it. I don't know. If the champion comes with, he comes with. Otherwise, we're just keep moving. I think we can clear most normals ahead of time. Eventually, it should reset, I think. Oh, this is really bad. So anytime there's a crossroads in the map, it's really bad for our builds. Because monsters stream in from like all sides. And we really want just one direction so we can freeze, stun, immobilize, etc. Yeah, so like right here we're in a really bad spot too. Okay. Alternatively I can change Challenging Shout away from it to Iron Skin and go Invincible, which could be fun. But instead I'm just gonna do a few more attempts here. I don't think we want to swap off the damage reduction from Fortify on the pants, but that's another option for getting... Dude. Fucking auto attack from a white mob almost one-shot me. They just have so much. They're so tanky, dude. It's crazy. Crabs are insanely tanky. The best mob type for our build is the spiders, but they seem incredibly rare. We probably ran or like opened like 20 of these towers, and I've yet to see spider mob type in here. I don't know if there are mob types that can't spawn in the tower. Yeah, we've seen them in the pit, and they're really good, but none in the tower so far. And then C, Sapper, Crackling Soul, that could fucking kill us. Holy shits. Wish we could group them. Ah, it's these guys. Fucking A. Playing okay right now. Went too far ahead though. Spawned in mobs on top of us. Lightning enchanted Hellbound. Gotta worry about Hellbound. Hellbound insta death. Alright, see, I thought we killed. Fuck. God damn it, dude. It's so hard around corners and shit. I thought this one was dead. And now it spawned us ahead of it. So we gotta work our way backwards. We have Ancient up in a second. We spawn Ancient in. Shits, we got the orbs. We're still sort of on pace. Give me a power pylon here. Still don't know what pylon it is because I'm playing it safe. Channeling. I don't think we care enough to stay here. Drag mobs back to it, but I think we want to keep going, keep looking for a new one. I'll be able to shout more after this one. But I think we might swap. Okay, spawn more champions in. Elite. Heavy hitter summoner. Ah, I didn't. What was that? I think it was the lightning. Nah, we're too far behind. I'll break. Big fan. Really like the, I mean, even the seasonal rank thing. This has been like steady progression, steady goals. Big fan of the new war plans. Big fan of the activity trees. Like this is pretty important for like an end game. The pushing is a little frustrating. Dude, the bosses. I think Mephisto is one of my favorite ARPG bosses of all time. Had a ton of fun fighting him. Alright, we're gonna swap back. I'm gonna go damage reduction, back to bash. But we can keep the freeze and all that junk. I think that should be fine. And this setup I think should be similar. Just the elites take longer, but we can kind of, we have more uptime on them. I don't know. Blind is maybe one of my least favorite mechanics in D4. Obviously, his melee is kind of fucked. And they remove so much unstoppable, it's like, I don't know, man. I'm pointing the wrong direction. Let me loop around. There we go. Yeah, this just doesn't feel like we have enough damage to clear without the chess piece. Oh, we're going, never mind. We're still in frenzy. Yo, the lair bosses are great. Escalation dungeons are a pretty big boost in my mind. I didn't know those things were here. I don't know when they added them, but they're pretty good. That run right there felt bad because we didn't have vulnerable going. I'm pretty sure. Part of the reason why going the damage reduction setup is better is because we can just keep moving as well. So instead of always having to wait and make sure I clear everything before we move ahead, DR we can kind of move, get into a better position, set up better angles. Executioner, I gotta be careful when we kill him. We're about to get... There we go. Got the Ancient off. We should die pretty easily now. First Executioner, get out. Second, get out. Third, get the fuck out. Okay. Yeah, we're ahead of pace. Good. I just need to never not die. I never die. Those are the times where I wish I had my webcam on. Fucking fallen lunatics, dude. Loop around here in case there's a champion pack over here. He spawned mobs in, lightning enchanted is a little fucked. And they're shielded, I'll just keep going. Yeah, I think clearing a 125 is going to require us to somehow not die, and depending on the mob types, like, these ones are brutal. It's really feeling like the full DR setup isn't going to work. Let's swap off of Fortify and go stun, and then we can swap back to just pure damage here with... fuck it. Just keep this. The utility mod is called Weapon Masters Aspect, and it's just weapon mastery skill stun, so we guarantee stun everything for like 1.4 seconds. But alright, 125, again. It's pretty doable. We just gotta get lucky. Another shielded, which I fucking hate. We'll try to pull these in and stack them all up here. The mob types in this one is pretty good, actually. I gotta get out, Alright, we're gonna pull this one with us. Hopefully it follows. Come on, bud, where are you? Smaller mobs followed us down, that's fine too. It is now unstoppable. Weapon of Masters is feeling way safer though. Just a guaranteed stun versus like the really low random chance to freeze was a massive upgrade, I think. Or we're ahead on time even though that was a shielding. So it kind of like took twice as long as normal. So I'm feeling pretty confident in this setup. Channeling Pylon, don't really care. Don't get hit by that guy, fuck you. He spawned champions on us and they're shielding. We'll try to kill it with the Pylon here. It's mortar, shielded. Just gotta be careful. Oh, the shielding dude's in the back though. Fucking A, man. I don't know if the AI is programmed to do that, but that's cheeky as fuck. Dodge that. Oh. I'm gonna loop around. See, yeah, we can. They're super split. This is not a good situation to be in, I don't think. I think we skip. Maybe not. Oh, God. Do Goblin. How hard is he to kill? I don't know. He's running us back to the champions, though. We'll keep going. Gotta be careful. I'm gonna go up. This guy is really... He knows where to go, man. I think I'm stuck. We're stuck. Holy shit. Oh, we're so far behind now, too. Okay. The shielding guy came out of the woodwork. So that one's still at a hundo. He spawned in more shit on top of us. This ain't looking good. If I could swap gear mid-tower, I think we'd be in a much better spot, but the fact that we can't is fucking brutal. We're out of potions. Alright, GG's on this one. Oh. But we're on pretty good pace. I'm gonna swap back to the high damage version. The high damage version plus Weapon Masters is way easier to control. And then if we get like a decent corridor layout, all the mobs just stack up and we just blender them. But yeah, this takes a lot more focus than I like. So, what time is it? We're at 1:50. Oh shit. I already want to leave this one. So anytime mobs can teleport on top of me is incredibly scuffed with this build. Especially if it's elite mob types. But yeah, 4x damage makes it way more doable. It's just really hard on certain affixes. So like even poison, these guys are poison. If they just put a single poison pull out, I'd just insta die, I think. These marksmen are really bad for us too, but I think they're going to be way better. We have the instance done. Earlier they were just gunning us down from ranged. This is looking pretty low density though. Come on, man. I don't even... Fuck that, dude. Oh, that doesn't look like an intimidating one. I think we'll be fine. Ah, summoner, I see. And he summoned even more. Yo, let's stack and just insta-kill. Come on. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. This is fucking huge. Yeah, this is definitely the version of the build we want to go with. Holy shit, I think we're going to be way ahead. Yeah, let's go, 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 go. This floor has been really good, but can't get too far ahead of ourselves where all it takes is like one really scuffed elite to just block us in the next zone. Alright, what we get? Speed pylon is pretty good for us. Any attack speed is just more damage for us. Try to pull in mobs from above. Can do some bonus clear. Alright, we'll clear the pylon out soon. Grab speed. I don't know if I can sell how much more attack speed it is, but it seems really fucking good. I'm not going to push too far until I kill those. We hit the golem, but I don't want to... Or the goblin. I don't know if we want to chase too far. If we die for the goblin, it's not worth. But if we just get it for free, it's giga. That's fucking massive. And a power pylon? Holy shit. Okay. We can never spawn the boss on this floor. Okay, but we're gonna kill the power pylon with that thing in a sec here. I gotta go down. We might just have to die to get out of this situation. Yeah. That's fine. If I come back up here, we pop the power pylon and just kill both packs. I think we're gonna be cruising. My frenzy stacks up. Just the mods here are really rough for us. God damn, I don't even know what that was. Oof, this was looking really good. And like I said, all it takes is just the wrong kind of elite combination of affixes to kind of fuck us. But if I just play a little safer... I think we might be fine. Oh, they're lifelink. I was wondering why our damage felt low. He spawned another... Okay. It's kill this pylon or bust. We got Teleporter, Shock, and Flame Enchanted. These things are fucked up too, man. So the real big issue that I was having here is the pathing. My character was doing like some crazy shit trying to path into the shrine thing, but had I realized our situation before and I like fully gunned down that pylon, we would have been in a crazy spot, but that was our best opportunity and we whiffed. All right. It's around 2. I'll do 2:30 as the cutoff before we swap to other stuff, just because it's so easy for me to kind of like lock in and just spam these things out until I get the perfect run. But if I'm not having fun, then like I'm not the most excited. Poison on top of us, we're chilling. But yeah, it's crazy how certain elite packs are just so easy for us to kill. Whereas like the other ones that we hit there, I think it was shielded or something that... The ranged goat men really messed us up. The scorpions are fine, but like... the base elite pack that was near the pylon, I think we pulled them down from above maybe. If I just waited and killed the pylon before moving on, I think we would have been in a really good spot. Alright, looking good. Get a better angle. We got another power pylon. That's pretty big. Guys behind real quick. Alright, there's an elite in here with summoning. Don't know what other mods, gotta be careful. Splitter. An executioner. So these guys will be easy to kill, but just gotta worry on death. And again, I'd like to get in there and get the power pylon going. Let's see if I can run by them. Yeah, nice. So we'll fight them here. I'll get the power after. Really good timing on that spawn by the artificer. Really far ahead. We have power pylon for a little bit more. We can use the power pylon to kill another pylon, which is massive. What does this do? No cooldowns is the really interesting part of that. But next time we need to not use our cooldowns before we click it, because it doesn't reset them. Keep going top right. Spawn the wrong ancient. Twice? We spawned the wrong ancient twice. Alright, I just need to... Okay, one sec. Reset. Chill. We have no potions. Let's go left instead of right there. Let's pull back. Don't throw. And we got this. Up and to the right. Got a champion. Waller. Mortar. Mortar sounds kind of fucked, and he can mortar through walls. And we died to a normal mob. Okay. Whew. Focus up. he spawned in. Holy shit. We're dead. Come on, man. We're gonna go from the right side. The champion up there with mortar through the walls is just not fun. I don't know how that keeps happening. I swear I frenzy first before. I need a frenzy to spawn Korlik, and instead I got the two-handed hammer guy. Ah, we can just skip it. We'll skip it. Go next. Ah, this is looking really good for layout. I don't know about mob type. We got a goblin here. Lifelink means they're all gonna die at the same time, which is pretty good. We missed the goblin, that's fine. I'm gonna try to grab him from both sides and then pull him all the way back. He spawned elites on top of us. We're gonna go up a little bit. They're explosive guys, gotta be careful. My focus right now is on the pylon. Unhindered at this point would be pretty good. We're gonna keep going. Holy fuck. There's a channeling pylon here. We would have wanted a power. I can't move. We fucked. We fucked up. Come on, man. The elite's pretty low, so I think if I just play safe from this direction, I think we're gonna be fine. Got all of our stacks up. Make sure I got frenzy. Spam the ancients, and we'll kill him from the side. Alright, channels up here. We only have 2 minutes? Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know how many pylons there are in the whole map. But if there's only 4, then we're fucked. Where are the elites? Come on. No, man! GG's. It's just too much towards the end here. One shot Oscar. Alright, we'll do one more of these, and then I'm gonna chill. The tower's rough, man. The tower's fucking brutal out here. Alternatively, I could swap. We'll do this. Endure is a talent you can take, which is Iron Skin just makes you unkillable. Try that out. And again, we're doing really good until we're not. So there's all we need to do is get a little bit luckier on the layouts and mob types, I think. And then my Ancients usage could probably be better too. So we'll see if I can focus on that this time. I'm dead. Oh, okay, we're fine. Holy shit. Spawned the wrong Ancient. Already off to a bad start. But this map layout seems okay. I don't know about the density, but the quarter heavy style, it's like perfect for our builds. Alright, that time I got the right Ancients. Should be able to walk up and just kill whatever. He spawned in elites. Let's see what they are. Poison, which Iron Skin should deal with pretty handily. Holy shits. Executioner, okay. Wow, that was easy. With this finger mage, though. I don't know if that's from a champion that's around the corner. I think it is, which means I don't know what I'm going to be dealing with there, but it doesn't look good. Yeah, what is it? Power pylon is fucking massive here. We're fucked. Okay. That was huge. This is the exact same thing that happened last time, I think. We got really far ahead because we got lucky. I just need to find a champion right now. Come on. Up? Let's go up. Yep. And a channeling pylon. Glynn just kill like insta. That's not gonna happen. That's not really good at all. Going the wrong direction. Power pylon's dead. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Come on, man. He spawned in. Same exact thing happens. We're on pace, and now there's two monster packs on top of each other, and one of them's fucking awful to deal with. Come on, dude. Okay, so I think I'm gonna run by. We were so close to killing the pack, though. It was just bad positioning. I could play this safe, but like... one of them just has shielding. I don't know why they're not moving. Alright, so we got the crabs down. Those other ones aren't worth. And then we'll just get the pylon and leave. That's the wrong way, I think. Yeah. He spawned in another set of elites on top of another elite. We just killed it though. So that's good. See how the scorpions are. Splitter's really good for our setup. Fire enchant is kind of fucking annoying. Lightning enchanted. Just gonna eat that with the iron skin. Ah. Oh. My hands are getting tired at this point. It's too much focus. And there's no world where we kill the boss like insta. There's a goblin, that could be good. Maybe it gets us back into it. Speed pylon. Again, technically attack speed. Technically damage, but not the one we want. Oh, and it's shielded. Fucking great, dude. So the shield mod is like a run breaker. I kind of hate it. They've always done weird shit with shielded. It's like invincible bullshit. It's just so stupid. It just makes the pack take twice as long. It's just not fun. It's like the opposite of a comeback mechanic. Unless... Oh. Executioner is also fucking stupid, man. We're doing alright this round. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, GG's. You just get so tilted so easily. Alright, next week. We'll wait on the damage reduction thing so we can go full damage. I guess this is the full damage setup, isn't it? Well, fuck. I think full damage is Banish Lords into 5-piece and not using Diamond Mind, but it is what it is. I kind of want to do one more, but instead of that, we can just go kill... We're already in this setup. Let's just go kill Mephisto. And stream on a positive note. And I need to grab Endurant. We'll swap to Mighty Fist, Mighty Throw, whatever. Looking good almost. Bash up time on Mephisto super high. Cool, cool, cool. I think that'll do. I don't have a crux. I'm just doing this for fun. We do not have Mighty Throw set up. There we go. All right. Okay, I guess that could happen. Okay. I guess I forgot what I was doing. I guess I thought I was way tankier than I am. I don't know. We have Tyrell's Might on. I remember us just face tanking most stuff here. And just spamming potions to get through this. Yeah, there we go. This is more like it. This is where we swap and turn. Oh no! Oh no! Wait, I'm bricking everything. Oh. This is gonna be all skill if we can get this to work. Because I think any of the fireballs are just gonna insta-kill us. Although we did swap around the resistance set up to be like 9,000 fire res, so we'll see if these fireballs are fire damage or fizz damage. Because if they're fizz, we're just gonna get destroyed. Good dodge, good dodge. That's not good. Yo, that's really good. We have so much damage now. Let's go, dude. What the fuck was that? Holy, okay. I've never done that before. And then dodge 2 sets of hands, dodge 2 sets of snakes, and then go for a kill. Once we get enough damage reduction, we can try the Mighty Throw setup in Greater Rifts, or the pit in the tower as well. I went the wrong way. Alright, GG's. That's all it takes, the RNG on which direction you run when the hands spawn. And then, yeah, I can't just like easily swap on and off this set. Kind of forgot about that, so. Anyways, let's swap back on our more generic modifiers. Let's see, Linta. Lightning's fine, Lore. right, we're gonna chill. It's gonna be it for stream today. Again, we put out a pretty fun video with Mephisto 12. Hopefully we can get some more people into stream every now and then. But again, I'm gonna be trying to stream like 11, 12 most days till about like 4. Weekends, I hadn't decided if I was going to stream or not, but I'll probably put more effort into doing like a standalone video that I'll put up on YouTube. So if you're here on Twitch or whatever and you want to check the YouTube stuff out, I'll try to find a way to link it somewhere. But in general, just having a lot of fun with D4. Up ahead, PoE 2 launch is going to be a thing. Yeah, next week our character is going to get a major buff because they're bug fixing a damage reduction affix. So I can stop pulling my hair out when we're in the tower. And should be a good time. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. GG's.